This video is on future of Salesforce 2025. We'll talk about upcoming trends in Salesforce, use cases, industry-specific solutioning, hyper-automation, AI capabilities, secured, so many things to talk in this video. If you are into Salesforce, you are an admin, developer, or someone who want to move into Salesforce, this is a must-watch video for you because we'll capture what is happening in Salesforce as of now. Most important thing is you need to understand what is hot as of now. What is that? It is industry-specific CRM solutioning. Salesforce was a customizable solution, but on that we had a Salesforce Industries, which was known as Velocity before, which created a industry-specific solution. For example, you might be in a communication, we have a solution for that. You might be in a healthcare, government, media. So now the trend is people are going for an industry-specific solution because it increases their reliability and they are more tailored solutions to make them more competitive. So if you are thinking of Salesforce, you should be looking into Salesforce industry. Another important component is Omnistudio. Why it's called a game changer? Because of its advantage that it provides you as a digital, fast and declarative tool. What that means is if you have to implement Salesforce, create some interface or talk to third-party APIs, move out of old legacy system, we have a solution called Omnistudio, which is easy to implement, easy to go into production and low code feature of Salesforce. So you should need to be proficient in Omnistudio. I know so far we have discussed all that theory. I have an example of a use case for you. Imagine you are going for an insurance claim process and we are using Salesforce Industry Cloud for insurance. How the workflow works: customer want to file a claim. What will happen in that case? The process involves multiple steps. It includes collecting customer information, verifying policy details, submitting the required documents, and then generating a claim ID. And I know it looks cumbersome, but with the help of Omnistudio, it is easy to implement. There are features, there are tools available in Omnistudio, which is called digital experience, is part of the front end layer, which contains your flex card, OmniScript, and then you have your middle layer, which is using internet integration procedures and data mapper. But how to create this use case of a insurance claim process? For that, it's easy to implement. We'll use a flex card, which will give you a personalized dashboard for customers they'll show their policies, claim history. Now they click on a button called file a new claim. What we are launching out of that is from flex card, we are launching a OmniScript, a guided flow, a journey where the customer will file their claim, enter their information, date, time of the claim, and they upload all the documentation, and behind the scene verification is happening, which is done by third-party API, which are involved using integration procedures and your data mapper. So once all that validation is done, we use calculation procedures to calculate the claim amount and a claim ID is generated. So all that looks easy when you know what is an Omnistudio is. So as a developer, someone who want to implement Salesforce, you should know about Omnistudio. This will reduce your workload in the future in 2025. So that was about that. Now we have hyper automation. What that means is Salesforce always have been highlighting the capability of low code, no code tool. What that means is someone who's not technical, who doesn't know technology, they can easily create those workflows using flows, OmniScript and FlexCard, and that's a feature which will be in trend in 2025. Further, you have your automation journeys like the end-to-end flows, workflows that will be automated, which will work by themselves, which will trigger some actions on behind the scene. And also we'll talk about rise of a robotic process automation. That's like automation of your repetitive task. But again, how to do that? So we have feature called low code development platform, which is being implemented by things like Omnistudio. I already showed you. I'll talk about flows. Flows is basically drag and drop capabilities, which automate your process like approvals, data updates, onboarding workflows. This workflow, now imagine you need a dashboard. Somebody calls a telco company and they need all the information. Someone who's calling a sort of a 360 view. We have an app builder, which is basically building your custom pages for Salesforce app. It's a drag and drop lighting components. You can add charts, widgets, fully visual interface, and again a no code. So you should be proficient with that. You should know these capabilities. Maybe it's an admin or you are a developer. Another one which I'm talking about is robotics process automation, a MuleSoft company again owned by Salesforce. Basically, it is there to automate your systems which are repetitive. For example, you need to scan a data from a driving license for a claim. How that will happen? We'll use Einstein document and reader. Behind the scene, we have a digital process automation that is happening. So you should know about those capabilities and features which will be in trend in 2025. Everything in Salesforce, if you go to anything about Salesforce, they always talk about Agentforce. This is the latest trend which was launched last year after Einstein AI. Now we know it's era of ChatGPT. We talk about AI. This is what we have a feature called Agentforce, which is like, in layman terms, someone who's resolving your customer inquiries 24/7. So there's not an actual agent sitting there. This is an AI trained model, which is basically Agentforce working for you, which is engaging with a prospect 24/7, which is offering personalized product recommendations. If you want to buy some, let's say, phone, this will be recommended by Agentforce. Or you want to take a admission at a university, that'll be recommendation, which will be the right courses for you based on your skill set or what you want to be in the future. Everything is managed by Agentforce. It's all AI driven decision making. What's the impact of this? It's basically more of a forecasting, marketing and service delivery. AI is in trend, so you should know about Agentforce. I would highly recommend that. Now this is what you'll find about Agentforce is like a autonomous AI application. It have roles, actions, guardrails. I won't go into nitty-gritties of this because we have already created so many videos on Agentforce. I'll give that link in description. Go through it just to get an idea how you can create your first Agentforce agent that'll help you to enhance your capabilities in AI. Now let's move on. Data is the key thing. All AI package, what we are fighting for? We are fighting for data and its security. That's more of a privacy thing. So Salesforce will be more focused on compliance and trust. Improved security feature will be coming up, and then we have Shield and event monitoring. What that means is basically Salesforce Shield is used to protect your enterprise data against cybersecurity attacks, changing data privacy regulation. Imagine you have your SSN or SIN number that's very hacked for a person, so that need to be masked. So a feature which we have as a part of a Shield. Then we have event monitoring. It's for privacy. Basically tracks and audit behavior by monitoring any security alerts, track the application performance, or add visibility to Salesforce data by viewing the downloading. Basically anything you change will be triggered in action. It will be monitored using event monitor settings. So that strengthens your data integrated for your extended history for field audit trailing. I know these looks jargon for you, but what I want to say is it is data. Data need to be secure, that need to be masked, that need to be protected as per the privacy of the person whose data we are using. We have event monitoring and shielding feature of Salesforce. So this was about today's video. We talked about the trends in Salesforce. Would love you to subscribe to our channel, share your thought, what you feel like will be in trend in 2025 in Salesforce. Thank you.